You guys look great. You guys having a good time today? Yeah. All right. You're probably wondering why they brought, ex-NBA player to talk technology. It's a real short answer. They had me here to do a poll. Golden State or the Raptors? Who's for Golden State? Okay. Don't put your money on that. Who for the Raptors? Okay, there's a few Canadians in the house. Give them a hand. Give them a round of applause. There you go. No, but seriously, I'm very happy to be here, very excited. A couple years ago, I had a unique opportunity to meet some fabulous guys by the name of Brian Hamilton, Andy, who you know very well, has been hosting this event. And, it was a typical day for me. I'm just minding my own business, being an ex-NBA guy and doing what I do, which is just, walk along. And here comes Brian. Brian starts talking to me and just telling me about this device. And I'm listening, and half of me's listening, the other half is sometimes drifting off. But if you know anything about Brian, he's persistent. And the times I wasn't drifting off, I was like, Brian might have something right here. So I end up, going and checking out this device, and very, very intriguing when you talk about the transformation of knowledge and digital augmentation. It got my attention. And it got my attention in a lot of different ways, and I started rattling off my own questions. And first thing was, hey, can this device help me coach kids? And Brian kind of looked around. Well, he said, well, this is industry, but yes. So we started talking a little bit more, and next thing you know, I'm in meetings with Andy, and we're traveling the globe 2 weeks later, but it was all a part of the question, can this device coach kids? And in my industry, from NBA basketball to World Traveler, I'm coming in contact with thousands of kids, thousands of parents, thousands of fans who enjoy the game of basketball. That is one sport. Now, for me, that's a personal thing, but what I explained to those guys was the fact that sports requires so much knowledge, in-depth, tutelization, really being able to break down certain things. I have a 9-year-old son. If you saw my 9-year-old son play, you'd probably say to yourself, man, this little kid's gonna be playing in, the NBA one day. And it wouldn't be because of, his good looks that he got from his mother. It would be because, he has certain skills that you see in professional athletes already. Why is that? I mean, he was born with some, great genes, but it takes more than great genes to turn that over into something, transferable, such as talent. And that talent comes from a teacher who's able to break down those intricate details of a jump shot, a defense, a shot blocking mechanism, how to dribble a basketball. Get that man some water. That's what I'm talking about. See how fast that was? And we have this thing as professional athletes that we want to give back. And there's so many of us that don't really get the opportunities. Well, along came this HMT-1. Notice it doesn't have the helmet, because with celebrities, we have to look dapper, has to go with our unique style and charisma, of course. And this HMT gave me the ability to not only duplicate myself, but replicate the teaching mechanisms of the NBA. When I'm able to remotely talk to another coach who's coaching a group of kids, we are able to transform lives very effectively, very systematically. I mean, I came to Chris You guys know Chris. Chris is our on-deck doctor who's explaining all these different things that this HMT can do. I said, Chris, listen, I'm in hostile environments. You know, I have wind because there's kids ripping and running down the floor. You know, we have a lot of noise because there's a lot of arguing sometimes going on in the background, kids yelling and screaming, fans going crazy. I mean, can it withstand water? Coaches have been known to be hit with the Gatorade splash. You thought that bucket of water he got hit with was something? Try getting a, 64-gallon jug just dumped on you. Well, HMT can stand up to that. That's the technology that we're dealing with. Not to mention, this went off, really good a while back, but, this thing here, try doing that to a cell phone. Make everybody in the room cringe. See, but not the HMT. It's durable. Does what it does, and it's created by some of the best in the business. Now, if you want to be around the people with the best, you want to be hip, you want to have that celebrity feel and know that you are rocking with the best, you got to start promoting this HMT, but not just in the industry, okay? Trying to tell you, all you in this room, see, you're going to go home one day, you're going to say to yourself, just like the newest, latest iPhone, I used to be a gadget guru for our teams, New York Knicks, Toronto Raptors. Gadgets was my thing, that technology, knowing what's next. This is the next big thing. You heard it here first, or second. This is the next big thing. So, don't just think of this as an industry mobile, active unit. Think of this as something that you carry in your purse. There it is. Rain comes, slip it on. You no longer need, those, umbrellas and fancy things. You have an HMT with your name on it, get the fancy signature. You can put your logo on the hat. Whatever rocks your boat, you can make it happen. But the key is you're going to be connected. I am a connected coach. I can connect to my fans. I can connect to the people around the world, and I can teach them the game of basketball as well as other things. And we're going to deploy this to other professional athletes in other sports, NFL, MLB, NHL. And we got, professional soccer as well? There's so many different things that we can do with this device because what? Our hands are free. I remember trying to coach my son at a game while trying to videotape him at the same time. I had one hand here, was working my left hand because my left hand probably isn't the best hand to be filming with since I'm right-handed. Meanwhile, I'm losing a lot of technical aspects of the game that he's going to mess up on. Along comes the HMT. I had NBA guys coming up to me after every game. Where do I get one of those, JY? I'd be like, hey, you got my number? Text me. Because you have to have it. Parents have to have it. And with some of the apps that you've seen here today, the industry is growing. I remember when we first started discussing these things, Andy kept saying, JYD is coming. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. 2 years later, I'm seeing it. I see everything that we discuss from all the different applications. You remember when the cell phone, the Apple phone first came out, there were 4 apps? 4 apps, right? How many apps are there now? Let's do the math, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself some augmented reality headwear called RealWear so we can make this party go to the next level. Are you with me? Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about, Andy. Thank you very much. It's all about RealWear.